Welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys. It is Friday the 14th of June currently, 2 days out from the show day. So everything I've been working towards for the last 20 weeks is about to come together and hopefully produce something pretty cool. Just had my final posing lesson with my posing coach. Been panicking a little bit, not being able to turn my abs on, not being able to get tensed right. All of this stuff has just gone completely out the window. And he said, trust the process, Char. Once you get a bit more food in you, everything's just going to click. And today it fucking clicks, and I feel really, really good after that. Posing something that I've obviously started from the start. I didn't want to leave it to the last minute, but I'm not a natural. I'm not a natural poser. I don't dance. I'm not a natural poser, but yeah, it actually came out very well. So off the back of yesterday, had a high day, and then today is another high day, which obviously I'm going to be showing you in today's video, show you all of the meals I'm having. I'll talk exactly about what our plans have been this peak week, and what we've got left in front of us now between now and stepping on stage, and why we're doing it. Currently, we've got a couple little beauties on the go in the pan, in the Ninja pan, the best pan about, with some big slices of sourdough. So once that is all done, I will sit down and show you that meal, and then we'll probably have just a bit of a catch up, a bit of a chat about everything, all the details and what's going on. So I will finish this and then see you soon. So meal number one is on the table. We've got 2 slices of sourdough with 2 eggs. That is as simple as it is. There's a bit of Philadelphia on the bread so it isn't drier than nuns. You finish that sentence. But yeah, sourdough is a really good option for me. It digests super, super well, and it tastes absolutely banging. So why not? Fuck all the people that say you can't eat bread, eh? 2 days out, smashing the sourdough. What we do. So yeah, I'm absolutely starving. This high days, this couple of high days has lit a fire inside of me. Jesus Christ! Thought I was hungry on prep. Try eating 4,500 calories a day. That makes you hungry. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with this, and obviously once this is done, I'll talk you through a little bit the plans for the rest of the day and the days leading up to the show now. So yeah, leave me alone. Terrible day to be an egg, because that got absolutely destroyed. So yeah, meal one done. Got quite a busy day today actually. We leave tomorrow morning to go up to the show to get registration, tan and all of that stuff done. So we've got to leave at about 9 o'clock in the morning. So today I've got to make sure everything's prepped up. Bags are packed. Remember my board shorts. All of that fun stuff, as well as try and take a load of food prep. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that yet actually. We're staying in a Premier Inn. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with like my chicken and things like that, but it'll be interesting. I've got a cool bag. Hopefully I can put some food in the fridge up there. I wonder if they'll let me. Hopefully the room's got a mini bar. It's a Premier Inn though. I don't imagine it will. Anyway, I digress. So this week, what have we done? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we pulled all of my output. So we pulled all of my cardio down. We reduced steps from 12k to 6 to 8k with no conscious effort to really try and get them in. And then training has been this week. So my last lower session was last weekend. So 1 week out, we pulled legs. And then we've done pull, push, and then pull yesterday again and push again today. These sessions are literally just 2 sets on each exercise, keeping 2 to 3 reps in reserve, and they're higher rep ranges, so 10 to 15 reps on everything. Not trying to cause too much muscle damage or anything like that. It's more just to take all of these carbs and everything I'm eating and push it into the muscles, okay, to help with that fullness, that look I'm trying to get out of this peak week. So obviously the idea behind peak week is basically just to drop a lot of stress that has been built on my body from prep, and freshen me up so I look my best on stage. It's not about a crazy last week of fat loss. By the time you come to peak week, the fat loss should be done if you have done it right and you've got your timings right, and that's certainly the case for us. So yeah, very happy with that. In terms of food, what we've done this week, so we bumped food up by 50 grams of carbs, so about 200 calories from what my end of sort of prep food was, but obviously taking the cardio out and the steps as well, that's probably pushed me up sort of 400 or 500 calories, taking me a bit closer to the sort of maintenance point. Run that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Actually had my granddad's funeral on Wednesday, so that was a bit of a funny one. Obviously, the idea of peak week is to try and keep stress as low as possible. A funeral isn't the best way to do that, but it was a really nice day, a really nice send off as well. So yeah, just got to go out there and make him proud now, really. But checked in Thursday morning, got the plans for the food. So yesterday I was on 230 protein, 750 carb, and then 60 fat. We'll be running the same today, unless I hear back from my coach and there's any little tweaks. But we'll see what happens. But woke up this morning, like I said, had my posing lesson and felt fucking on. That's the first time I felt that good in prep. So very, very confident with that. And the look, how I was feeling, how easy it was to contract on my muscles, it just felt seamless versus last week when I was absolutely dying trying to do it. Yeah, no chance. But trust the process. It's about what I look like on the show day at the end of the day, not posing in my front room. So yeah, so plan for the rest of the week now. It will be obviously the high day today, back down to baseline tomorrow, a little bit lower than baseline tomorrow, just to take off any sort of overspill that we might get from the carbs. Let that all flush through. Actually be having 9 to 10 litres of water tomorrow as well. So about 3 up from where I normally am. And we'll be taking Peak Max as well, which is a diuretic, just to help flush all the fluid out and try and then start to make the look as full as possible, but obviously dry out. So I look really hard and sort of grainy come show day. In terms of show day, I think I'm going to be on stage in the afternoon about 3 p.m, which is bit of a drain. I was hoping to be up there sort of 11, 12, but it is what it is. You can't help that. It just gives more room for error in trying to preserve my best look on the morning. So that's going to be a bit of a balancing act, probably between a bit of protein, a few rice cakes and a bit of jam. But my coach is going to be there with me, so that's cool. No stress. It'd be great to have him there with me along my side, so it's not over WhatsApp all day. He can literally be there and assess things in person. So yeah, I'm going to crack on. I will bring you along for my next meal. I will only be recording like today's meals on that. I will be doing a separate video for show day and everything like that. So yeah, stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of good food. When I say good, it's not like burgers and chips and shit, but for me, it's good food. So yeah, catch you at the next meal. So, back for our next meal. I need a bigger bowl than this because I am making balancing game going on the drawing board there, as you can hear. I'm making my pre-workout meal, which is going to be, nonetheless, obviously protein oats, the CK Coaching goat bowl. What I'm famous for in these ends. So we've got oats, obviously, protein powder, berries, honey, and some dark chocolate going into these. I'll stick obviously the macros and shit on the screen for you guys because that's what you want to be seeing. Just off for a push session. It's only going to be a really light pump session, just to basically move all of this food into the right places. So we're not trying to grow any muscle at this point. That has been done. We're just trying to make sure that the carbohydrate stores in my muscles are as full as possible, so I look absolutely fucking wham come show day. So as you can see here, like the foods I'm going on, I think I touched on it a little bit earlier. The foods I'm actually going for here are definitely not exciting. They're not the funnest things in the world. 4,500 calories. Obviously, I could smash a load of shit, but that's not going to help me, and it's not going to help me if I turn up to show feeling bloated, feeling really horrible, and not digesting things well with stomach problems. So it's just about being sensible now and not being a twat with what I'm doing for once in my life. So yeah, clean carbs. Where carbs are so high, there's obviously a lot of trace carbohydrate in a lot of foods I'm eating. So just naturally having to bring down the protein just to allow for the extra carbs going in. At this point, it's not about smashing tons of protein in. It's just going to be about getting as much carbs into the system. I keep saying carbs. You can tell I've been missing carbs. Got a bit of organic honey, posh, and yeah, some 90% dark chocolate going in. So this is my pre-workout meal, and then yeah, training push today. Bit of posing I'll do after. Doing a little bit of posing after each meal again, just to be driving the carbs into the right places. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on. I'm gonna eat this. Rest of the day, plan my meals out. Got a couple of chicken and rice meals, which I'll show you later, and a few other little bits in there. So catch up, I guess, at the next meal. I still get a fair few questions as well on how you actually make this whey protein paste. Literally, all I do is simple as mixing water with whey. Nothing mental. Mixing it up to get the right consistency in a mug, and you just dump it and pour it over it. You don't want it to be too watery, you don't want it to be too thick. If not, you won't even get it out of the cup. Put a bit of dark chocolate on it, melts all over it, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. It's amazing. I know some people put it in the fridge and let it set, but ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, just gonna finish this meal up now and crack on with it, because I'm absolutely starving. These hot days have definitely made me even fucking hungrier, which is quite mental, really. What it should look like as well, for reference, that is the CK Coaching goat bowl, about to get absolutely devoured. You can see the paste is just sitting nicely on top there. You mix it all in, obviously it looks a bit more messy than this when you get started. On top tip, always soak the mug straight away, because if not, that shit dries like fucking concrete and it's an absolute bastard to get out. So yeah, gonna scran this. Up the iPhone vlogs, but didn't bring my camera with me to the gym, but bit of a funny feeling now. That's my last session of prep done. 130 days, 138 days ticked off. 2 days to go. A lot of sessions that I've dragged myself through. Yeah, literally haven't missed a beat as well. Can generally say I haven't had to text my coach once saying, oh, I've dropped the ball, I fucked it, and it all just feels so worth it now. I feel like everything's coming together literally perfectly, and I'm just absolutely buzzing to get out on stage on Sunday now. I really am excited to pump up before, excited to have my tan on, just all these new experiences I'm absolutely buzzing for. Most of all, I'm buzzing for the bowl of Cocoa Pops when I get home. So disclaimer there, that's what's coming next. But stay tuned for the rest of the video anyway. But yeah, last session done. Bit of a funny feeling, but baby, we made it. Almost made it. I'm gonna drive home now. Catch up when I'm back. So we are back from the last hurrah at the gym, and it was a good one, to be honest. Enjoyed that session. Just a little bit of push, getting a pump on, and looking sick. No, I'm joking. Well, I'm not joking, but anyway, we have got this Tupperware is absolutely huge, by the way. I've got a fat head, and it's pretty fucking big. We've got 150 gram of Cocoa Pops. Why? Because they're banging. With some honey over it. Organic. Wanker. Everything's organic these days. Fucking how organic do you actually think that is? Sourdough bagel with jam, of course. Could have put cookies and cream whey with a bit of almond milk and a bit of water mixed in there. Actually going to put a bit of salt in this as well. Don't judge me, but salted pretty much all my meals at the minute. Getting that electrolyte balance, the sodium sorted and all that jazz. So yeah, going to tuck into this. We've still got 3 more meals left for the day after this, so a lot of food obviously going in. Breaking it down into 6 meals just to keep... Imagine like traffic in a city, right? Hear me out. If all that traffic comes in at once, bosh, traffic jam. I don't want a traffic jam in my stomach because that won't look good, and I'm trying to look good for 20 weeks. So I don't really want to fuck it up in the last week. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. 6 meals. This is one of the bigger ones, obviously, just trained. Quite a demand for carbohydrates at the minute. Also, I forgot to mention there was one cheeky squares bar and a couple rice cakes before the gym as well that I didn't record because you get the fucking idea. But yeah, going to crack on. and get some work done, and we'll be back for another meal. Shock. Adios. Back with another meal. Obviously, it's a full day of eating. We have gone for the classic bodybuilder chicken, rice and veg, keeping it nice and simple. We've got 140 grams of dry weight rice, about 120 grams of chicken, which is a lot less than I normally have, but we've pulled obviously that protein down to make room for carbs. A lot of pink salt on there, keeping that consistent as always. And 100 grams of veg just for a bit of fibre so we don't get massively constipated or anything like that. Next meal is going to be the exact same, so I won't sit here and make you watch me make this twice. Already prepped, sitting on the side ready, cooked twice. Cooked double so I don't have to cook twice, sorry. Hashtag efficiency. So yeah, that's what we're going for now. And then we've got one different meal obviously to show you. And that will wrap up the full day of eating, the high day, 4,500 calories. Bash. So we are at the end of the day. Like I said, had another chicken and rice meal earlier. I didn't show you that because it's just more of the same. Finishing the day with a great end to the day actually. Scotland are getting beaten 3-0 at half time in the Euros. Love to see it. And we got 2 slices of sourdough. That one's broken in half. 3 bacon medallions, an egg, and then a bit of peanut butter and jam on sourdough. So absolutely banging into the day. Full of food, bursting at the seams, but still absolutely starving. So interesting to see how your body reacts. I'd say I'm probably more hungry now than I was a couple of days earlier on lower food. But we've lit a fire. Back to baseline food tomorrow. There'll be another video covering show weekend. So make sure you stay tuned for that when that is up and posted. Tomorrow is going to be back to baseline. Let all of the excess fluid wash off. We'll be driving diuresis, which basically means making me piss loads, which is going to be great for a 3-hour car drive. Getting my first layer of spray tan tomorrow. Amazing. And then just chilling in the hotel and then on to the show on Sunday. So yeah, in the show weekend video, I'll try and get as much as I can for you guys behind the scenes. Obviously, I don't want to take away too much from my experience, but I'm definitely going to try and show you guys and share it and bring you guys along for as much of the journey as possible. With obviously the show, try and get some footage of that, and then the off-plan meal after, which I'm absolutely buzzing for. So stay tuned for that. I won't ruin it and tell you what it is, but yeah. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and especially those that have been following the whole journey. It's been an absolutely unreal experience, and I'm just so buzzing to finish the job now. So speaking of finishing the job, I'm going to scran this. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't been, if you've been watching the videos but haven't subscribed, I'd massively appreciate dropping me a little subscribe. Apparently it helps out, so yeah, that'd be amazing. You can see some of the banging up and coming content I've got in the plans. Got some good stuff coming, a few little trips away, and yeah, some big bits. So make sure you stay tuned, get subscribed, like, comment, all that shiz, and see you in the next one.